Okay, and then push it all the way back. No. You got to push it up.
This?
Okay,
Dear.
so you have to push this up because it, yeah. Okay, now open it.
There you go.
Thanks, Verizon.
Right. Okay, how's that?
Hi guys, just getting situated.
Yeah, just be patient because we're trying to be.
Technological issues.
Ooh, okay, I'm hoping that's okay.
Okay, don't.
How's that?
Yeah. Hi, Salvatore. Salvatore. Saniki.
Oh, okay, so people are coming in. That's good. Welcome aboard, one and all. We have had technical issues all day because my what do you call it? ISP? No, it's not ISP. Service provider there's been an outage. So we are just scrambling to get this right.
Jacked up.
So we're doing it on a phone in our house. So welcome aboard, everybody. I'm Chris, this is Erica. We'll be your hosts for the next while. And yeah, how are you?
So I'm doing great. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support with Love Miles Music. It's been so much fun. And we've done 20 episodes so far, and
yes,
it's been a journey. You guys have seen the house, and of course, you guys, followed Chris on the road. But also just, being vulnerable and candid in front of the camera has been all new things for us. So we just wanted to say thank you for those of you who come back every week and share. Miss Joanne, Salvatore, Zaniki, our pen men.
Oh, that's Russell. But Joe Donut.
Oh yeah, Joe Donut.
There you go. Yeah.
So
you miss it.
We see you guys every week, and we're so thankful. So thank you.
Yeah. So we are wide open today with questions. We have nothing prepared whatsoever, and that's the way we like it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all for you guys.
This is all for you. We are here to answer your questions and maybe not answer them. We'll see how we do.
Yeah,
but anyway, let's we have one already. Love, should we address that one? Chris, this is from John Paul Sandoval. Chris, what are your go-to strings for your Benedetto guitars? Well, I am not really that bothered about what strings I have on my guitar, although I do use the same ones all the time so I don't have to think. But I'm not totally beholden to these strings. I use Diodario, and they are a round wound, and they are gauged 12 to 52 with a wound third, because I like heavy strings, basically. But I've tried other strings and they're fine too. I'm not that fussy. We have had some issues with internet connection here as well. Yes, it is.
Salvatore, do you have Verizon?
Yeah,
I think it might be global, huh?
Yeah,
like nationwide. What's going on?
Well, it might be a local Verizon issue. Okay. We don't know really, but anyway, it's been a pain in the neck today for us.
So again, guys, we instead of doing an episode tonight, we're hanging out with you guys. So feel free to ask any questions, or let's just hang out tonight, engage in some conversation. We hope you brought some snacks and some drinks.
Yep.
So we can have a good time. Tonight's us connecting with you guys instead of you watching Love Miles Music. We're bringing, our personalities, our love.
That's right. We can
everything to you guys.
We can talk about. Yeah. We can talk about what we did today. I mean, we went to the vet with Chrissy, didn't we? And that was an interesting situation.
We did today.
Yeah, that's what we did because it's like we're not always rock stars. You know what I mean? We are just normal, everyday people, and we took Chrissy to the vet today because she's got a bit of a cough, isn't she? And we spent. Do you want to say how much money we spent?
No,
you don't
just
want to say?
leave
That's
that.
private.
Yeah,
there's a lot of money to find out absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So,
But so that's what we did today. Took up most of the day, and
So-
here we are.
Joe Donut, wondering if Erica had a chance to check out Dakota Staton, and if so, what are her thoughts? I have not checked it out yet.
What is that?
An artist. So
Oh.
when we did the Music Legends
Mhm.
episode, we were talking about, you know, who we were really inspired by.
Oh, right.
And Joe
Yeah.
Donut wanted to definitely
We
get
can
my
call him
feedback.
Russell.
Oh, Russell! I'm sitting with you in this donut. So I'm on top of it. I have my homework, and I'm gonna check him out, or check her out, Dakota Staton, and let you know. We've just been so busy with the house.
I love this question from Ken Seaton. Hey Ken, how are you, man? Looking forward to seeing you at a show coming up. Truth be told, does Erica get overwhelmed with the nerdy guitar tech questions that we pepper you with?
No, you know what? I don't, but you know, I want to give the spotlight always to this guy. Sometimes I don't know what the questions mean, so I'm learning too, and I'm learning as we go. But I think at the shows I get a little overwhelmed because the line's going and everyone's asking questions and they want pictures. It does become a little chaotic, but
Yeah.
I'm learning. So
Oh.
like all the strings and everything, I don't know what any of that stuff is. It's like another language.
No, you don't need to know.
And then I go into the office and I'm like, couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all a learning curve for sure. That's a great question. And thank you so much. Is his name Ken?
Ken, yeah.
Ken, thank you for coming every week, and thank you for all of your comments and support. We see you, and you're so loving. Thank you.
Chris, this is from Ant14288. Chris, what is your favorite song you've written or made? Ooh, that's a really good question. You know, I tend to, the songs that tend to stay with me over time are ballads, to be honest with you, and I don't know why. I think it's because ballads tend to be timeless, and up-tempo songs tend to be sort of, flavor of the month. Maybe, not always, but it's the ballads that really speak to me. If I'm to be totally honest, I mean, I can think of a number of ballads that I've written that you know what? Honestly, a song for Alistair on my new album Time of Change is pretty hard to beat because it was highly personal, and I've written a lot of ballads in my time, and this is probably one of the best I've ever written. It just flowed on the paper. Do you know what I mean? As I was writing it. So it could be that. Yeah, there's other songs too, but that one comes to mind. There's another song called Carousel from an album called, what's that album of? Carousel. Is it 10? I think it's on 10. That's a lovely song too. That speaks to me. Any favourites from you, or is that?
Oh, you know my favorite.
Oh, of course, yes.
Gist of You.
Yes, Erica likes the gist of you from
Gist of
Simple
You.
Things,
Oh, that's my jam.
and it's a good little tune.
Yeah.
We've been playing that a lot live,
It's a good one.
and I will say, if you guys don't know that song, it's a song I'm quite proud of because when I originally wrote it in the studio, I didn't know what to do with it, and the original version was a bossa nova, and I thought this can't happen. It cannot be a bossa nova. I literally feel like I'm sitting in the Ritz-Carlton lobby. So I just shelved it. I put it on the shelf and just did nothing with it for a few months probably, and I kept coming back to it because I knew the melody was good. And Erica, interesting enough, has been a big influence on my musical inspiration because she's a bit of an R&B freak. And so I keep hearing this boom clack.
He calls it the
So
boom clap.
it tends to seep into the music, And as I was kind of coming back to that song, that's exactly what I did with it. I slowed the song right down, and I put more of an R&B flavor on it, and instantly it's like, okay, that's where the song needs to be. One of these days I might release the bossa nova version and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's that.
Stop just a little bit.
Cheers, everybody. It's lovely to be here.
Oh,
Very nice
Chris,
to see
okay,
you.
so see, yeah,
Mm.
it's Sunday. Chris is rum and coke his spirit.
We've had a
drinking
hard
my
day.
tea.
Not really.
Okay, let's see. Do we do this one here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did you ever sell
That Fender Twin
Fender
Reverb
Twin
amp
Reverb?
you got from Mark Anton. Ah, how do you know about that?
John Paul.
I've been tempted to get it, but my neighbours would condemn me if I did. Well, instead of selling it, I decided to get it all souped up from a guitar tech, and it's in top-notch form. And I've actually been playing it live on a couple of gigs. At Laguna last week I played it actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the idea was I've been trying to sell a bunch of stuff just because we've been moving, and now this might be changing, so things are back in the basement as we figure out what the hell we're doing. Anyway, it's a great amp. Yeah, I mean I might sell it at some point or not, you know, it's just whatever.
Ken, we look forward to seeing you too in North Carolina. September 11th is the date.
Ah, Russell says, great taste. Went to Georgetown for that French onion soup. Did you go there to get that French onion soup?
Did you go?
That's hilarious that you did that. Because every time we go to Washington, D.C. and play Blues Alley, we always stay at the same hotel and in Georgetown. And right across the street is this wonderful little place called... Is it Martin's or Marlin's Tavern? Martin's Tavern.
Yeah.
And they do the most wonderful French onion soup. And literally, we were on the plane coming into land going, oh, let's get there just in time.
That is amazing. Yeah. You know, you are watching Live Miles of Music when you can like actually say something like that. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. It's our favorite. I mean, we're rushing to get to it too.
DKM Clearwater says, is there a chance that you might get on the Smooth Jazz cruise? Well, do you know what? Here's the honest truth. I've never done that cruise. I'm not really a cruise guy, to be honest. I'm not really on the list to be on those cruises. I'm very open to being on a cruise. But, you know, it's not like we get, you know, my door is being beaten down with offers to go on a cruise. You know. Why that is, we don't know. But if you talk to the promoter and find out, perhaps we'll get on the cruise. What do you think, people? Yeah. How is the new CD doing from DKM Clearwater? That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to know the honest truth, it's actually hard to kind of say how it's doing. I will say that the people are loving this album. A lot of people are saying it's the best album I've ever made, which I think they might be right. The industry hasn't quite woken up yet. It's still early days. The first single didn't really respond well at radio, but the second one, which is out right now, called All the Good Times, is doing quite well. So ask me this question in 6 months and I might have a better answer for you.
Will Misha ever tour with you here, stateside, and possibly Blues Alley for Russell?
You mean Misha Paris? Presumably you mean Misha Paris. I did try and get Misha to do some gigs over here, but she was wildly expensive. It was not doable, to be honest. So we stopped in our tracks right there when she told us how much she wanted to get on a business class flight to come to America. So yeah, I'd say that the answer is a categorical no from that point of view. It would be lovely to have her come over and do some gigs though. But, you know, she's based in London and she's got a whole career over there. So it's not easy to get some people out of their own countries to come into ours, you know.
KJ Kylie. Love your work, Chris. Thank you.
Who says that? What's that?
KJ Kylie.
Oh, lovely.
Awesome. Okay, so Salvatore Zanicki says Static in the Attic is the favorite video and ever
Coming to play in Central Florida?
Yes. I'm sitting way back here. The words are so tiny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would say the answer to that is yes. We don't have anything booked yet, but you know, maybe next year will be. Where in Central Florida do you think they're referring to?
Not quite sure because. Yeah, I'm not sure because I don't know where all the jazz clubs are in Central Florida.
We'll get something together. Oh, Matthew Cook, how are you? Did you two meet at St. James in Atlanta? Lisa and I are looking forward to seeing you in Toledo on. Well, I love you guys. It's going to be great to see you again. It's been a long time. And would you like to share the story of how we met?
Oh, no, you're doing quite well. Keep going.
Actually, it wasn't St. James that we met. It was at a competing club called Sweet Lounge. And this was, 5 years ago now?
Yeah. July 1st, 2021.
And I was invited to play Sweet Lounge from a promoter friend that I know called Doc Robinson. And I show up to do the show, and at the end I'm literally just breaking all my gear down. I'm absolutely exhausted. All I want to do is go back to the hotel. And Doc comes up to me and he says, he says, I've got somebody I really want to introduce you to. She's not that pretty, but it's the best I can do. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm just not in the mood to be set up. So anyway, I said, look, okay, great. Introduce me, fantastic. So I go over and there's Erica, the most stunning woman in the world. So Doc's just messing with me big time. And so instantly, we're like a magnet, aren't we? Sitting in a booth.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go to that show. In fact,
well, this is where we need to hear your side of the story.
Yeah, I woke up that morning, and anyone who lives in Atlanta, 91.9, they're giving away tickets every now and again. And I just wanted to have a little trivia morning where I'm just like, okay, am I going to win? And I won tickets. So Doc and I are best friends nearly. I mean, I know him. I'm there at Sweet every Thursday, and I'm thinking, I'll go maybe, 30 minutes into the show. So I walk in, and I see this tall, lean, gorgeous guy on the stage, and I go, oh, okay.
I'll have a bit of that, she's thinking.
And when Doc brings him over, I'm like, Doc, what are you doing? Like, no, I don't want to date an entertainer, but we just got to talking, and it was this energy, and I mean, God, the rest is history. Here we are.
Yeah. So I got her number, and within 10 minutes, I thought I've got to do this, and then I think we talked once on the phone, and then she ignored me for about 3 months.
Yeah, Matthew, if you haven't seen Erica Tells All, I tell the whole story in that episode.
Yes.
I think it's. I don't know which episode it is.
Well, it's about 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 5. But it's worth seeing because Erica gets into it.
I tell the whole story.
And it's like, I've never seen anything more raw and authentic.
Oh.
So that's worth seeing. Okay, what else we got?
John Paul.
I remember the Inside Track videos. Those were real memorable. It may have run its course, but those were great, especially the Paul Brown and Peter White performances. Yeah. The Inside Track show was a great show, and it got very expensive, and there was no real way to justify the expense. It was a bit of a labor of love. But I just wanted to interview all these old guys that weren't going to be around for much longer. And many of them actually aren't at this point. And I got some real stars, and it was a fantastic conversation. But the format was very difficult to entice people to join the show because everybody is happy to sit down and have a chat, like Charlie Rose style, for instance. But the whole format of the show was sit down and talk, and then play with your trio recorded live in a studio. Well, that was very uncomfortable for some people, and not only was it uncomfortable, but some people who are signed to record companies couldn't legally do it. The labels had to okay. It was like a rabbit hole of stuff to go down in order to get them in. So it became very difficult to organize, and I think had the show been more about a sit-down show, interview, we could have lasted longer. But at that point, we needed financing to go forward, and we couldn't get it. So it's a real shame. It was a fun show. Yeah.
Speaking of jazz gigs, have you considered the Montreal Jazz Festival? My people up there need you
Well,
from Ken.
Yes, I've considered the Montreal Jazz Festival, but the Montreal Jazz Festival have not considered me. So I actually, to be honest, I wouldn't even know how to get on that festival. But it's a good tip. Perhaps we can do a little due diligence and see if we can make that happen. That sad Misha is awesome. Yes, she is. She's great.
Is that Russell? What was your drive to make Oliver's Twist? Still one of my favorites. Always puts me in a great mood.
Well, I'll tell you exactly how that song happened, and I haven't really talked about it before. But I was a big fan of Fatboy Slim. Have you ever heard of Fatboy Slim? Do you know Fatboy Slim? Okay, so he was around in the late 90s, and he was kind of a DJ, a British DJ. His real name was Norman. It was Norman, but his professional name was Fatboy Slim, and he had a massive hit. And somebody can tell me the name of the song, but that actor danced. Who's that actor? Oh my God, I'm just losing it right now. Somebody help me out. Basically, it was. Anyway, I can't remember. But Fatboy Slim was basically a DJ, and he became an artist like a lot of DJs did it back in the day, mixing samples and beats and putting his own thing on top of it. So he came out with this bossa nova song, and it was super funky, and I just thought it was staggeringly good and it was highly infectious. And from that time, I really wanted to make something in that kind of vein. And I tried a number of times and failed, but one day I was sitting down at the keyboard and I came up with this beat and these two chords, and I thought, that's it. And I decided to use a nylon string guitar to play the melody, and I put in all these kind of scratchy DJ things that Fatboy Slim would do. I mean, it didn't sound anything like him at the end of the day, but you can definitely hear the influence if you compare the two songs. And that was that. Interesting enough, I had my good friend Matt Cooper from that band Incognito in London do a remix of it that year, and the original song Oliver's Twist did fantastic because it was the rooftop video. But then I did this video. I went to Venice Beach in LA, and I videoed all these roller skaters dancing to some hip hop music, And I put that video to this new song that Matt remixed for me, and it came out fantastic. Anyway, so immediately I uploaded that as a remix version. We just checked it the other day. It's 1.4 million views, isn't it? I mean, it's really done
number
amazing.
2 on YouTube, in Chris's algorithm.
Yeah. So that was a good idea. And in fact, to be honest, I actually think at this point I prefer Matt's version to mine. It's really, really funky. Check it out if you haven't heard it.
CD says, Chris, you're my favorite musician. And Miss Joanne, hi Miss Joanne, will you be doing some of your older music during your upcoming shows? See you in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Well, the show is a mixture of old songs and new songs. I try